Pamela Jean Noble and Lindsey Graham, all three women, decided to create a fashion line that is desirable and classy, but also empowers women to embrace the values of God. And by the way, these are clothes designed for real women only. Sorry, dudes, trying to act like women. Now, these women have been conservative influencers over the last several years on social media, giving speeches, riling up women around the country for support for women's issues, for family issues, for conservative Christian issues, and for America First issues. So a couple of them got on the program, and I love them. And so now we see what they're putting together, and I think it's great. They saw this need for what they claim is a faith-based conservative fashion brand that honors women. You're not going to see any satanic-looking ads with the women holding bloody babies like Balenciaga, okay? And you're sure as hell not going to see a man with his breast cut off on this website trying to wear a low-cut top, okay? The company's called Pretty Little Patriots. Again, their mission to embrace the belief of real women across America and to regain the respect and value that real women deserve. Because let's be real, the lefties could care less these days, trying to act like you can just change your gender with the snap of a finger and the slice of a knife. Joining us now to talk more about it, Lindsey Graham, Kendall Bailey, and Pamela Jean Noble. Do I have all three? We have all three ladies here from the company. I love it. Pretty Little Patriots. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Thank you, Dan. How are you?
We are good.
They're all three here. Kendall, we'll start off with you. We'll just go left to right here. Whose idea was this? Because I know that all three of you, like I said, I've followed you on social media. Lindsey's been on the program a bunch. Kendall, you're out doing things as well. Pamela, I don't know if you've been on before. It's hard to remember every guest in 3 years with 5 guests a day. But you guys have been kind of in the public eye with the America First movement. So who decided one day, hey, the three of us that live in all different places should come together and let's make a clothing company for real women? Kendall?
You know, it was really incredible. It was such a God thing. The three of us who we had not all met before. I knew Lindsey. I had spoken to Pamela once over the phone, but we all got together at a Turning Point event, and over cocktails and literally on a cocktail napkin, we designed the XX logo for the XX chromosomes, because all of us wanted to create a fashion line, and all of us decided that it needed to be something that reflected the XX chromosomes, something that honored women, something that was affordable for women who were stay-at-home moms. And we vowed to never have a woke corporation, never have men fashion, wearing our clothing. And we're really excited about this. We're really excited that women can get their hands on it. And I'll let the girls talk.
Pamela, let's go to you, because I know Lindsey has plenty to say. She's been on this program before, so we'll save her for last. Pamela, give us some background behind you, and we've got the story of how you ladies met at a Turning Point event, but how you go from an influencer to now designing clothes and fashion and stuff for women. Go ahead, Pamela.
Yeah, I think it's a really amazing story, because what actually happened at the Turning Point event is we all had this idea to make a fashion line, but all of us had told our husbands that we did not want to do it alone. And so we're talking about this idea and saying that we all had this similarly, all had told our husbands, we all were like, call my husband. I guarantee you, he'll tell you I've said this before. And so it was like what Kendall said, such a God-given sign that, we needed to combine forces and really do this together, because if we are trying to embrace and embolden women, we should be women, not women, trying to dress other women. So it's been amazing that we all have such strengths and weaknesses, and each one of us can pick up where the strength and weakness is lacking. But I actually was an actress and a model, and conservative and that don't really mix. So there's not much work for me anymore. So I'm really grateful that I can raise my son and work with these women and do it all from home.
Lindsey, I know you have nothing to say because you're always speechless every time we have you on. But talk about how the company has been received on both the left and the right, because I know that you and Kendall had messaged me and said that you've had a little bit of hate from the left, which is obviously, we knew that would come, but even some from the right. I'm interested in hearing that. And since you're so shy, I'd like you to explain that. Go ahead.
I feel like there's so much mockery going on. I should just get off right now. But you know what? I'm going to take my moment in the spotlight, okay? So we're first of all, we're really, really thankful for the support that we've gotten. I mean, hundreds of thousands of women have said, you are meeting a need, and thank you so much. And you know what? Just for the record, we are just getting started. This line is not even 14 days old. We have so many big plans to expand. So for those of you watching saying, well, what about this and what about this? Stay tuned, because I guarantee you, if you want it, we've already thought of it. But amongst those patriots that support us and love what we've done, we have found sort of a cancel culture mentality on the right as well, which is incredibly disappointing. And I feel like those people should be called out. Like, we are here to support pro-life, pro-God, pro-freedom, pro-America people who are coming into what we're doing, coming into a space and filling it. And some of these women are saying, well, if everything that you sell isn't made in America per my demand, I'm not going to buy. And I just think that's not fair. Hobby Lobby is a great example. They are Christians. They are pro-life. They are pro-freedom. They're conservative. And every woman in America loves to shop at Hobby Lobby for their values. Well, if you pick up one candlestick at Hobby Lobby, it's made in China. So don't even start with me about checking and unchecking boxes. We are checking so many boxes that women need, which is that we support you, we support your babies, we support your family traditions, we support your conservative values. We come alongside you in women empowerment. And that, to me, is enough boxes to check that these women should, instead of focusing on canceling us for one box that they think we need to check, saying, you know what, I'm really happy that this void has been filled in general, and I am going to support these women 100%. Now, the left, of course, we know they were watching this before we
know
watched.
Why they don't. You know what? I'm not going to waste time talking about them, Linz, because I actually really only wanted to know why conservatives would be hating on 3 conservative, strong women who are sticking up for real women. But now I get it, because I had viewers ask for merchandise for this program. We launched one earlier this year in January. I made sure, I told my suppliers, can I get everything made in the U.S.? And they're like, no. And I said, why not? They said, do you want to charge your viewers $50 for a t-shirt? Do you want to charge $20 for a glass or a mug? And I said, no. Well, then you got to get them overseas. And I said, okay, then I'll make one rule. No China. No China, because that's our biggest adversary. So is there stuff from Turkey and Yugoslavia and whatever on my website? Yeah, because you can't get stuff made to make it affordable for Americans in America anymore, which needs to change. Right? We need to change what we're doing when it comes to trade deals and taxes and small businesses, so that people can still make products and make it affordable. So I totally get that. Kendall, last questions to you. Where do we go shopping? Is it just prettylittlepatriot.com?
prettylittlepatriot.com. You can follow us on our Instagram, prettylittlepatriot.com, and all 3 of us have Instagrams that you can follow as well if you want to hear about the woke news.
All right. Kendall Bailey, Lindsey Graham, Pamela Jean Noble, the 3 ladies that make up Pretty Little Patriots. Not to mention they have all their own side gigs where they're working hard to spread the conservative and America First movement out there as well. So check them out on IG, Twitter, everywhere else. Ladies, thank you for doing what you're doing. God bless you. Take care.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.